Welcome back. Today we're going to be going through my latest prediction of a hypothetical, or possibly not, depending on what happens in the next few weeks, matchup between President Donald Trump and the current Vice President Kamala Harris. So we're going to start out on the West Coast. I've already characterized, I just with the 2024 consensus map, characterizes all the safe, likely, and lean states. We have two lean states for the Republicans in North Carolina and Georgia. Georgia used to be a swing state, but has since moved into the lean red characterization, which is generally what I had it characterized as in the majority of my predictions. So I think that is a fair estimation. But we still have the swing states of Nevada, Arizona, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. Each of these states can determine who is able to win the presidency and will play an important role. Currently, the Democrats, or the Democratic candidate, in this case Kamala Harris, is at 226 electoral college votes to the Republican candidate, Donald Trump, at 251. We start out in Nevada here. In Nevada, I think Trump has got a good chance of winning the state, probably by a pretty decent margin. The polls seem to indicate he's doing quite well in Nevada. So I'm going to give that as a lean rating on the Republican ticket. And then in the state of Arizona, I think it's going to be a closer margin, but I would give this state in a hypothetical matchup between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump that Trump would be able to win the state of Arizona a little bit more narrowly, though, than in the state of Nevada. I think that this is going to be interesting, but if the election were to be held today, I predict that Arizona would probably have a closer margin than the state of Nevada, but we'll have to see what ends up happening on election day. And with that, that brings us to 268 electoral college votes for the Republican candidate, in this case Donald Trump, to 226 for the Democratic candidate, in this case Kamala Harris. So in order for Kamala Harris to win the election, she would have to win each of the swing states that are left, all of them. And Trump really only needs to win one of them. He's only 2 electoral college votes shy of a presidency. So for now, we'll start out with the state of Michigan. I think in Michigan, if the election were to be held today, it would probably be a tilt blue in the blue column. So that is good news for the Kamala Harris campaign, but not a lot of good news follows later, because I do think that Wisconsin, if the election were to be held today, would probably end up in would end up in the tilt Republican column. And with that, that gives 278 electoral college votes for the Trump-Vance ticket. And then finally, the state of Pennsylvania. I think in Pennsylvania, it is likely to follow the trend of Wisconsin. It's probably going to vote in a similar accordance, but we'll have to see what ends up happening. But with that, we have the prediction of 241 electoral votes for Kamala Harris to 297 for the Republican ticket of Donald Trump and J.D. Vance. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions about my prediction, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.